if we're going to look at that lens of experience and bring this back to the future of work, one of the things that you wrote about in the future of work that I thought was really critical was around the need to upskill or reskill workers.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that, because I know there's so many people. I hear this when working with financial brands. Well, what about my job? Well,
Yep.
But only 3% of CEOs from your research you noted, or I think it was a censure, only 3% of bank executives were planning to significantly increase their investment in reskilling their teams in the next 3 years. That's a problem.
Absolutely, it's a problem. So the conversation around this topic is, it's not exactly clear to me yet whether these jobs are going to be lost or not, because there are like, just to briefly recap some of the studies that have been done, like one study from Oxford said that they put the likelihood that tellers, loan officers, and brokerage clerks, they said the likelihood of those jobs being automated is 98% within the next decade. And then others say, no, it's more like 9% or 5%, depending on the job. And then others say, no, in fact, like Jamie Dimon, he says, people are massively overreacting to the fear of automation. My guess is their headcount will go up in the next 20 years, not down. And then another point that somebody has made is they said they studied the occupations that have been eliminated by automation since 1950. And they said that of the 271 occupations listed in the 1950 census, only one elevator operator had been rendered obsolete by automation by 2010. And so there's a bunch of disagreement. But I think the thing that we can keep in mind is that whatever happens, whether these jobs are eliminated or not, the one thing that we can hold for certain is that they're going to change.
Yeah.
The jobs are not going to look the same 10 years from now, 5 years from now, 20 years from now. And so this reskilling really is essential. And it can be difficult, again, to know exactly how to go about doing the reskilling. One example that I'll share, just to get into specifics, is we have a program called FinStrong, and it's like financial education. And one position that we take is that it's going to be more important going forward than ever for employees in financial services to have a solid understanding of what it means to have financial strength for themselves and for their customers.
Yeah.
But you have to start with the employees to get all of the employees in an institution really clear about how to develop financial wellness and financial strength. And then they are reskilled in a way that they can talk to customers about how to become financially strong on the front lines.